having me here, and it's my honor to talk in front of you. Today, I presentation about our culture, about our project, and then the event, and then our books. I'm Sastra Jerantik from Suwarna Huta Maloka. Please let me introduce our company shortly. My company is an integrated design company that based on Bali. We established on 2010, and our focus is industry hospitality, like resort, hotel, and spa, etc. And then our service is master planning, architecture, landscape, interior, and artwork.
好，大家早上好。那个是珊珊先生，今天他们要讲那个我们的 project， 所以你们看看在前面有那个 PPT 啊，谢谢大家。
Bali Island is located in Indonesia, situated between Java and Lombok, and then that makes our culture have similarity at some point. So Bali is one of famous destination in Indonesia and the world. According to TripAdvisor, we are number 2 after Dubai on 2023, and then Eshita number 1 for survey in 2023. Eshita is Association for Travel Agencies in Indonesia. So why Bali become a famous destination in Indonesia and the world? Because first is culture, and then art, and then nature, and then last is people. Culture. We have so many culture here, from daily activity, and then weekly activity, monthly, yearly. It's so many culture activity here, and this activity comes origin from our religion and translated into culture. Okay, and art. Bali is like inspirational island for an artist. A lot of artists came to Bali, visit to Bali, and decided works in Bali. So even though Bali entering a modern art or traditional art, but we still keep our traditional art. Instead, we growing and contributes the art development. And then nature. Bali is small island in Indonesia, but have a compact nature from beach, mountain, forest, river, water lake, and everything. So that's make Bali is like one package natural destination for traveler. Okay, I present a short movie about culture, art, and nature. So that is a short movie about culture and art and nature. And people, yes, people is the most critical thing that support culture, art, and nature. Because the people who love is their homeland, they will be protect their culture, art, and nature. So I think that's made. This is for people in Bali until now still love their culture, preserve their culture, and then we can facing. So this is the woman with acrobatic activity. See, with the bike, and then bring a offering. So I think that's a lot of famous people came to Bali. For example, Charlie Chaplin came to Bali around 1930, and then Mick Jagger came to Bali to Sidaman village at Karangasem and get married there. And then David Bowie, after visit to Bali, and he fell in love in Bali, and then he wrote song about Bali named Amblapura. And then this is John Legend with happy face, and his wife enjoy the meal in the booth with a local KFC. And then this is Asar. Asar last month came to Bali and did purifying ritual in Tampak Siring, Gianyar. This is short movie about Chaplin visit to Bali in 1930. And he dancing. So, and then in 1920, at that time, Bali under Netherlands government, Bali open for public to hospitality, so the government prepare accommodation. So they built the first hotel in Bali, Bali Hotel, and this hotel still exists until now, but operated by Indonesian government. After Bali opened to hospitality, we realized that the tourism industry will affect to our development in Bali, whether good or bad. So, fortunately, we have old philosophy that we use as our guideline, and the philosophy is Desa, Kala, Patra. It means place, time, and situation. So, Desa, Bali consists with villages. Every villages have their own characteristic. For example, in the left side, there is a Panglipuran village in Bangli, and then the right side is a Tanganan village in Karangasem. They both are traditional villages, but they have uniques. For the Panglipuran village, because there are a lot of bamboo tree there, and then so that's why you use the bamboo tree as a roof material. And then different in Tenganan village, they use Penicetum plant for the roof material. And also in Panglipuran village, the gate is separated with main building, but in Tenganan village, the gate is united with main building. So that's made every place have their local genius because the geographical location. Kala means time. So in Bali, very concerned about a time. A good time is we choose to our activity. For example, this farmer and then blacksmith, good time or good day in Bali, we call it Dewasa Ayu. Every profession have Dewasa Ayu. So they start their works with Dewasa Ayu and finish their work with Dewasa Ayu also. And Patra is situation. So situation happen because the needs become from activity. So in Bali we have activity celebrating Balinese New Year, and we celebrate in silence. So we name it Nyepi. Nyepi means Bali closed from the world. So we not open Bali for the plane or ship to the airport or harbor. So we not allow also the people in Bali to doing activity outside their home. So we close for 24 hours a day. But Nyepi also have a difference. Nyepi in Bali, we have a Nyepi Segara and we have also Nyepi Desa. For Nyepi Segara is a day of silence for the sea. This situation happened in between Nusa Island and Bali Island. So on that Nyepi activity, the same with the Nyepi, people not allowed to doing activity at the sea. And Nyepi Desa is a day of silence for the village. Not all of Balinese people have their own Nyepi Desa, only for the several village in Bali. So Nyepi Desa just for that village, but people outside Desa can cross the village, but not for the activity. So from that condition, we as Balinese people understand we live in diversity, so we have to respect each other. So what's the relevance of Desa Kalpatra in Bali today? Balinese people demonstrate maturity in facing the realities of diverse community. The concept of Desa Kalpatra helps the Balinese people in preserving the continuity and evolution of traditional culture and arts in Bali, as a way for the Balinese people to accept and embrace external influence while still maintaining the values and culture of Bali. Miguel Covarrubias, on his book at 1937, in the island of Bali, he wrote that the Balinese are extremely proud of their traditional, but they are also progressive and unconservative, and when a foreign idea strikes their fancy, they adopt it with great enthusiasm as their own. Miguel Covarrubias is a Mexican painter, caricaturist, illustrator, ethnologist, and art historian. And yes, we are the Balinese when we see the new thing or new paradigm. We're not just anti, but we first see and then learning this is fit or not for us. But once this is fit, we twist with our way to belong ours. This is the Kecak dance.
这个是个唱跳舞，很有名，是巴厘岛。
Yeah. Kecak dance actually a modern dance in Bali. Yeah. This created by two artists, local artists and foreign artists.
This unique event usually takes place at night, but we were successful in arranging a daylight performance especially for our benefit. We were also fortunate in being able to record the original sound.
The first Kecak dance presents at a night.
对，第一次每晚上他们是跳舞是这样。
Because the entertainment requirement and this is not sacred then, so Kecak then now present at a day.
There are conflicting stories regarding the real meaning of this strange ceremony, but it all seems to be based upon the age-old struggle between the forces of good and evil, in which good triumphs as it eventually does everywhere else in the world. The Kachek dance, as it is called, is believed to have originated here, but after hearing the local outbursts that go with it, we wondered if some globe-trotting Balinese might have borrowed a few ideas from the cheering section at an American college football game, or vice versa. Although all this is purely symbolic, it is gratifying to learn that in the end the forces of evil are overcome by the forces of good. And so goes the everlasting battle between the powers of light and darkness in the island paradise called Bali.
So there is a Kecak dance in 1930. This is, for example, why when the new paradigm come to me, so we collaborate with new paradigm and then we create something new. For example, like a Kecak dance. So Kecak dance not the sacred dance, but actually a modern dance at that time. So from Desa Kalapata, we understand that this philosophy is actually bring our Balinese people to our goal. What is our goal? Our goal is living in harmony. So I give you again the sample for the living harmony. This situation and this location for living harmony is in temple in Pura Ulun Danu, Kintamani, Bangli.
Batur or Ulun Danu Batur Temple is located in Bangli Regency, precisely in Batur village, Kintamani. Ulun Danu Batur Temple is one of the temples of Sat Kayangan Jagat Hindu in Bali, glorified as the place of Batara Wisnu and Dewi Danu. Penataran Agung Ulun Danu Batur is divided into 3 areas. The outer names Jaba Sisi or Nistaning Mandala, in the middle names Jaba Tengah or Madhya Mandala, and the main part names Utamaning Mandala. In Utamaning Mandala, Ulun Danu Batur Temple consists of different temple buildings that contains a total of 285 secret places as a place for gods and goddess. In addition to the temple building, in the main mandala of Ulun Danu Temple, there is also a Kongcho building or a place of worship for Chinese people. Kongcho Batur is believed to be the place where the manifestations of Ida Sang Hyang Widewasa in the form of Ida Ratu Gede Ngurah Subandar, which is then believed to be Siwa Buddha. In addition, the Kongcho also houses Dewi Kuan Yin, Dewa Kuang Kong, or God of Wisdom and the God of the Earth. People who pray to Kongcho are also required to wear Balinese traditional clothes or kamben, because Kongcho is located in the main mandala, Ulun Danu Batur Temple.
So that's the sample we living in harmony, even in different culture or tradition. So this is our books, and our books is present to you, and our book title is Timeless Harmony Book. This book talk about not only for the design of the project, but also talk about our responsibility for the culture, because we use culture or philosophy to our practice and our design manifesto. Desa Kalapatra we use for our practice. This book is consists with several chapters, but today I just present to 3 chapters because of the time. For the first chapter is Desa. Desa also mean village in Bali, not only place. Our project in the middle of the village, so this project should humble with the surrounding. In this project, our position is a landscape designer. From the situation, we got inspiration for the storytelling. The storytelling is daily life of the village in people. And then this is the short movie of the project.
Halo sahabat SL Asia People, kembali lagi di YouTube SL Asia. Kali ini kami akan menceritakan proyek landscape di daerah Ubud dengan nama Natia Resort Ubud. Nah, villa ini secara general terinspirasi dari suasana pedesaan di Bali, khususnya pada daerah Ubud. Desain landscape pada grand entrance terinspirasi dari suasana jalan raya Ubud yang di sekelilingnya terdapat pohon besar. Hal tersebut diimplementasikan pada pemilihan tanaman sulur dan uniknya aktivitas kehidupan di desa juga digambarkan pada desain wall carving di sepanjang jalan resort ini. Gimana kalian tertarik? Klik link di bio kami untuk konsultasi selanjutnya.
And then chapter Karangawak. In chapter Karangawak, we took a statement from our holy priest Padanda Sidaman. He wrote the wise sentences. When we are people have nothing, planting yourself with knowledge. So we have a project with no view, poor condition, surrounding by 2 stories and houses, but the client needs to attract people to come to their property. Our position here as a landscape designer, so we create the inner garden on this project, and to make our target is to make people who stay there enjoy their stay and feel comfort. We have a project in the coast, so we trying to figure out what kind of landscape design that we can use in this project. The project is Andas, located in Sanur.
Halo sahabat SL Asia People, kembali lagi di YouTube SL Asia. Nah, cerita kali ini adalah tentang proyek landscape kami di Sanur untuk Andas Bali. Area landscape yang rimbun, di samping pohon existing dan nuansa Fispon khas Bali, menciptakan daya tarik untuk wisatawan. Konsep kali ini kami ingin mempresentasikan suasana forest dan juga pedesaan di Sanur, yaitu dengan membuat area lagun yang lebih rimbun, seperti penempatan tanaman Lee Kuan Yew yang mengcover bangunan, kemudian pemilihan tanaman yang memiliki aroma khas pada area Fisherman Club, yaitu pandan laut. Tonton video selengkapnya, prinsipal kami jalan-jalan dan membahas tentang Andas Bali ya, di YouTube SL Asia.
So, I would like to announce you, this year we will release our new book. Our book title is Crafting Timeless Harmony. So, for our appreciation to Pak Riki, Pak Ferry Salim, and Tim Mekaya. Sorry.
Hey, Papa Iko.
So I will give you free once we release in the end of this year. In the first book, Timeless Harmony, we create books for our responsibility for the culture in position as a landscape designer. On this new book, we release book for the history or storytelling behind our artwork in every project. Storytelling in Bali, we call it Tutur Lang Satwa. Okay, this is my short presentation to you. Thank you, Rahajang Semua.
谢谢大家。